Koh Chang, Thailand. So jumped on the ferry from mainland Thailand to Koh Chang. Cheap ferry, I forget the price, couple bucks. Everybody loads their motorcycles and cars and vans on. Koh Chang is a beautiful island. So Koh Chang means Koh, island, Chang, elephant. Koh Chang, island of elephants. So this is the third largest island in Thailand, and it's part of the Koh Chang National Park. Awesome place for travelers, hikers. If you want a peaceful island, it's not as busy as those other islands in the south of Thailand. So good to know, great destination. So once we got into town, we rented a couple motorbikes. What you got to do is you got to make sure that you videotape your motorbike from front to back, because what will happen is once you get that motorbike back to the rental place, they will charge you, or try to anyway, charge you for any scrapes and any damage to the bike. So just keep that in mind. Videotape it before you leave. So meandering through the roads of Koh Chang were cool on a motorbike. You got to stay to the left, which I wasn't used to, but I adapt real quick when I'm traveling. You can hear the monkeys howling throughout the jungle. It's very cool. To try to see them, they split as soon as you pull your bike over. But it was nice meandering through the jungle on these motor scooters. So we decided to pull over and check out this temple. Temples are always a cool thing to check out when you're in Thailand. Very beautiful and very colorful, intricate. They put a little time and detail into everything with these temples. The offering table, offerings for the Buddhist monks, as well for Buddha. So before you enter a temple, you need to take off your shoes. Now, I thought to take off the shoes would be at the steps. So I got to the steps, I stepped on the step, and I started taking off my shoes, and the lady yelled at me because I should have taken off my shoes prior to getting on the first step. But it's okay, you live and learn. Lots of detail in these temples. Lots of detail. So we jumped back on our motorbikes and we saw this head shop. We decided to stop in and see what it was about. They just made this legal just a year or two ago, and they, as you can see, they have plants outside. And I don't smoke or anything, but I figured, let me check it out. It is legal in this country, so let me just see what the shop has to offer. And they had a bunch of flags, and they had display cases filled with some of their sellable wares with some crazy names. If you want to buy an individual one for the day, they have that. Skittles. They have a bunch of different mimosa, Wonder if it tastes like mimosa. But as you can see, there's all these different blends. So we decided to get gas, and next door there was another shop. So we pulled into this gas station here, and it was cool. They had the 55-gallon drums with the crank handle and the reservoir on top. So he looks into my tank because that needs gas. She had to reconfirm it. Okay, it needs gas. These two work together as a team. Cute little couple. Checks the liters, see how many liters went into my tank. And now they're going to fill up JoJo's tank. Kind of cool, like an old world gas station. Gets the rest of the gas out of the tube. Now she checks the liters. Let's see. So we got back on the road. And we're meandering around, and again, staying to the left. Stay to the left the whole time. So we pulled over, got a little lunch, decided to have a beer, check out the water. The seafood is fresh and direct. Comes right out of the Gulf of Thailand. Yep, the water's teeming. These are the big boats you could take out for snorkeling and excursions. Then there's the more intimate boats that you can go and scuba diving, snorkeling, and so forth. There's all these little branch islands off of Koh Chang. You can take kayaks out to them. And the islands they're really cool. They have some nice beaches. No one's really on these islands, so you pretty much have the island to yourself when you take your kayak out there, or a boat. See, there's a few people out there enjoying the sun. So we jumped back on our motorbikes, and we came across this little village, and it was cool. We were driving down these roads. They seemed like sidewalks, but it was kind of cool just meandering, checking out the houses and so forth. So after returning our motorbikes, we headed to the pier so we can get back to mainland Thailand. A week in Koh Chang was perfect. We saw quite a bit. Now we have about 3.5 more weeks in Thailand. First Bangkok, and then we'll probably go up north to Chiang Mai. Not really sure, because we like to explore and we like the element of surprise. Safe travels.